What's up guys, how you all doing? For today's video I'm going to put to the test this Kelowna 10 inches folding saw. Right here there is a little button, you press on it and that way you can unfold it. I love the design of this saw. Looks like it's going to be fit into the wood really easily. Never used folding saw before, so hopefully it will be very fast to cut through some branches. Let's go put it to the test. Okay, there you go, there's a good example. I need to cut this wood because it's hanging on my fence and cows will get out if it's going to sit down even more. Not too big, medium size of 3. I think we can do it with this little saw pretty quickly. What I like about it, it's very lightweight, so I don't have to bring a heavy chainsaw with me. Alright guys, there goes nothing. Let's do this. You press it right here to open it and let's cut it through here. Wow, look at it. It sits it like butter. You can even use 2 hands. But as you can see, I could even use 1 hand. And I can just turn it over. Look at that, we cut through it pretty easily. But if you cut in some small like this, look how easy it is. Instant. But once again, if you cut some smaller like this, look how easy it is. Instantly, super easy. For today's video I'm going to put to the test this camping shower. I have put to the test camping shower like that before and they operate on batteries. This one is not. This one is very unique. I never seen one like that before, so hopefully it works well. First of all, let's unbox it and see what it's all about. There you go. Oh, this comes off as well. A mini shower head, which is perfect for camping. You don't want a huge one. And right here, this is something special I definitely never seen before. This is actually a pump. When you're camping, you probably will be filling it up in a river or a stream or a small lake, who knows. But for now, I'm just gonna be using a hose. I really like that the top is see-through, so you can really tell how much water you got. We're almost full. Now we're just going to cap it off. Awesome, now you can carry it by this handle and put it where you wanna take a shower, and let's put it to the test, see how it works. You see right now it does not want to stand. All you have to do, make sure this valve open, and all you have to do is pump it up. Look at that. And boom, you see there is pressurized. You don't want to put too much so it doesn't pop. Alright guys, what you're supposed to do is pump it up to where it's tight, then lift it above the nozzle, and then you can use it, press it, and if you want to get some more pressure, all you have to do is just keep pressing on this one and you're gonna have really good pressure. Wow, ooh, cold water feels good. This thing is just amazing. I never seen a shower like that. You can actually use it at the beach too. Just fill it up prior before you go to the beach, and when you get to the car you can wash off your legs with this. This is awesome. Just keep pumping if you want bigger pressure, but look at that pressure, so good. Definitely a really nice shower head without using any battery, just using the pressure. Look how long it's spraying without pumping. That's crazy. I can feel slowly it's getting squishier. So when you feel it squishy and you want more pressure, all you have to do is just give it a couple pumps and look at that pressure. This is like a hose from a house. Amazing, I love this. So it could be even portable sink, you know, wash your hands. When you get off the beach, wash your legs before you get into the car, wash your shoes. And it's honestly more than just a shower. I hate having sand after the beach, especially it gets all over your car and it's really hard to clean it. So definitely going to fill it up and put it in my car. So that way when I get off the beach to my car I can wash off. And I'm good to go. Look how long I've been using, and there is still a lot. Woo! That's a lot of pressure. Look how much more water there is left. And look, there is a little sponge inside of it, so it stays filled up with air all the time. So I guess you open this to get rid of the air. So you can open it like this, press it down, and then close it, and it's, you see how much smaller that is? Now I can just dump out the water and pack it. The real test now, we have to put it back in this little case. You know, most of the time you open something out of a case like that, there's no way you're gonna put it back. Let's see how hard is this one. I'm gonna put it like this. And then we're going to wrap up the hose really nicely because we don't want to bend it too much. Boom, something like that. I usually would let it dry out, but I just want to see if it's going to fit back in here. Wow, that's actually was really easy. Look at that. Not too much struggle. And it's back inside of it, and it's kind of loose. Look at it. There's actually ventilation holes, so that way it can dry out from the inside. Found another super weird survival gadget right here. This is a fire starter with a grater, but it's not a food grater. This is actually a stick grater, so that way you can make kindling and start fire with this little fire starter really easily. Well, that's the idea. Let's see if it actually works well. Makes tinder from wood. Definitely very shiny and beautiful packaging. They definitely do a good job. There you go. This is what it's going to look like. This is your fire starter right here. Normally, you would grab a stick and use a knife to chop up maybe a piece of wood to get kindling. But as you can see, this is pretty big pieces. Yeah, this is kind of big pieces, even though I was actually trying to make small ones. With this one, the idea is grab a stick like this and go like this. Wow, I can't believe how well it's grinding it. Let's see how much we got. Whoa, that's a lot. You know how I usually get coconut husk to start fire with this thing? Maybe I don't need coconut husk anymore. Look at that. This is actually amazing. I didn't think you really need it, but look at these pieces that I made with a knife, and look at that. Beautiful. I'm gonna go again. Look how much wood we grind off. This is so smooth. Okay, let's open this up. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay, let's start the fire with this. I wish the striker was a little bit better. There you go. There you go. And we got this on fire. Just keep striking it till all that stuff will go on fire. We better not lose it. Keep turning it, I guess. Oh, we lost it. Let's try this again. It's okay, I wanna put to the test this striker. This birch was a little bit too wet. That's why I'm having a hard time lighting it up. Boom, and it lights up. And if you actually add on to this kit a bigger striker, this thing is even better. So what I would do to make this kit complete, add on this big striker to that. Well guys, I really love this part about this little striker. There is much better ones, but if you want to go compact, you saw it. I did start the fire. It does give off a lot of spark. It's definitely a high quality striker. One complaint about this one, it's very small. You see, after 3 strikers, this thing is on fire. Wow. This stuff starts as well as coconut husk. I love coconut husk. This is just works as well. Throw it in your car. You never know if you're going to get stuck somewhere and you need to warm up, start a fire and survive. Definitely a cool survival kit. Never seen anything like that. And this called paracord. This is paracord bracelet with a little knife over here. This is so awesome. I never seen anything like that. So it will be perfect mini survival knife, always accessible on your wrist, and also a perfect box cutter. Let's open it up and see what it's all about. First of all, when I got it, I was wondering, why is it not tied up well? It's so simple to take it off, but once I opened it, I realized that right here, all you have to do is pull on this part, and that way you can readjust it much longer. If you had a smaller hand, you could probably slide it in like this, so that way there is no chance you're going to cut yourself, and then you're going to grab this rope and pull it up, and boom, you got yourself probably the best paracord bracelet. To open it, you just pull it out and take it out. You can use it up, stick it back in, and I'm pretty sure for safety you want to keep it locked in, and if you cannot slide it in like this to your hand, you can just open this like that and then put it on your hand and then slide it in, boom. And once again, to make it tighter, grab this rope, pull it up, boom. Now it sits neatly and tight. Let's say we need to open a box. I like to open in my boxes like this, then open this side and then right across here, boom. I do love the paracord bracelet. Serves like a handle, so you hold it like this and you can really put it to use. Cut a box or whatever. Look how sharp that is. I got here an apple. Let's try to slice up an apple. Awesome. Obviously it's going to cut apples easily. Remember, I reviewed the silky folding saws. I'm going to compare them and let's see which one is better. Also, this one about 55 bucks, this one about $45. Let me show you how it works. First of all, you're going to pop this open like this, then you're going to take off the blade and flip it this way. And right here there's a little hook. What we're going to do is hook it into this blade. Boom. And then we're just going to close this part. And now it's really tight. The blade comparison, you see this silky a little bit longer. Okay, let's try to cut this little wood. Wow, it's a tool really fast though. It's very compact, that's for sure. Okay, let's try to do this one more time. Wow, it's a tool so fast, I can't believe it. Handy little thing, that's for sure. Awesome. Now let's try to use this folding saw. Let's see how fast can we cut it. Feels like similar speed. So if you're camping out and you need a bunch of firewood, it's kind of hard to break all these twigs, but it's a lot easier to cut them. Honestly, cutting firewood with this saw is no big deal. Boom. Probably the biggest difference, this one's a lot easier to fold it and fold it back in. As you could see, this one quite a bit harder. You gotta fold this, then you gotta flip it over this blade without cutting yourself. So that's why I'm wearing gloves, and pop it in, which is not as hard as well. But again, quickly unfold it, take out the blade, get the hook. Kind of pain to put the hook in, and you're good to go. Also, if you want to cut a little thicker pieces of logs, you see you will have some limitations cutting it. You will get it halfway through, then you won't be able to cut it anymore because this part is in the way. With this folding saws, check this out. I can use two hands and let's see what happens. It will take me a little bit longer, so I gotta pace myself. But what, it took me only about a minute, and this log will burn quite a bit on a hot campfire. So you know what, I do give this a thumbs up. I love the way it folds. It's definitely a beautiful design. I love when they make all type of survival stuff. But if I would have to pick this one or this one, in my opinion, I would go with this one. Well guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know in comments below what do you think. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.